Our content marketing assignment, we knew we wanted to create an article that was very shareable. And so with that in mind, we wanted to create something that was funny and that people would have a reason to share with lots of others. And since it had to be spring break related, we decided to try and choose a spring break experience that lots of people could share together and would be able to find humor in, so that they could share it with friends or family. So we decided to use the GIF list type of format for our article, just because that was something that would be easy to convey humor in, gets shared a lot, goes viral a lot. You see those all over Facebook, so you know people like to share them. So that's pretty much why we went with that format. And we decided to use the experience of going on a cruise because we figured generally that's something that a large group of people does together. You'll go with friends, you'll go with family. Spring break is a really popular time for that, so the timing was perfect. So you have a lot of reason to share it because there's lots of people that go with you, and there can be lots of humorous aspects. So our article that we created, When You Go on a Cruise as Told by GIFs, was the title. And here's just scroll through our article. This is what you see when you first click on it, giving an introduction about what the article is going to be about, cruises, and some of their humorous aspects. So that's just a quick scroll through, obviously. So our marketing plan for our article, this is the image that you see when it gets shared on Facebook, so immediately you know what it's about. Our target audience, like I said, was people who were familiar with or go on cruises, and college students who go on a cruise for spring break, since the timing was right for that. And we figured that the audience would also expand to the friends and family of those people because generally that's who you go with. And we decided to primarily utilize social media, Facebook, Twitter, and we optimized for what is a cruise like on search engines. We knew people might not share it because they hadn't been on a cruise, so the audience was narrowed a little bit, but we figured that that would kind of be made up for by people who just shared because they thought it was funny, even if maybe they didn't have that experience. We decided to utilize a lot of influencers on Facebook and Twitter mainly. We would mention them and hashtag things that they generally hashtagged in their tweets, or in their Facebook posts. We messaged them to try and get responses, retweets, likes, shares on Facebook, that kind of thing. That did turn out to be a lot more difficult than we thought, which we'll talk about in our results. So our main method ended up being kind of hashtagging and piggybacking on popular hashtags and just mentioning those influencers and hoping that their followers might see those mentions. Maybe if they had notifications for mentions of those names or certain hashtags that they generally post, that kind of thing. So that was our main marketing plan. And without giving our results, our biggest takeaway was, like I said, that working with influencers in kind of a random capacity, not somebody that you really have a relationship with, was a lot more difficult than we thought. And even though we used a format that generally garners viral level views, doesn't mean that you'll get to that point if maybe your audience that you were marketing toward might be too small.